In Austin, I'm Adam Bennett. Well, it's time to check your lottery ticket because a winning ticket for the $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot was sold right here in Central Texas. Saturday night's win ends a streak of 42 consecutive drawings without a jackpot winner. The jackpot is the second largest in both Powerball and U.S. lottery history. 2 tickets matched all 6 numbers in the Powerball drawing, one in Missouri and one in Texas. Lottery officials say the winning Texas ticket was sold in Fredericksburg. That was at the Biggs 103 gas station on Highway 290. Now, Biggs 103 is eligible for a $250,000 retailer bonus for selling that jackpot winning ticket. One ticket sold in Austin won $1 million from the drawing. That person matched all 5 white balls. Their ticket was sold at the 7-Eleven on Lake Creek Parkway near Lakeline Mall. Well, a woman is now taking the city of Austin and its police department to court. She says she was caught in the crossfire during a police shooting. This happened back in 2023 outside the Soho Lounge. Austin police say the gun tried to get inside that nightclub. Police say the man pointed a gun at officers as they approached him, leading to that shooting. 3 bystanders were shot, and one of them is the woman suing the city. She says a bullet hit her in the right eye, causing permanent blindness. That lawsuit calls the shooting reckless. The woman is asking for the city to pay damages for her injury. Now, a spokesperson for the city of Austin tells KVUE they have not been served with this lawsuit yet, but will review it and respond appropriately. Austin police are working to track down a group of thieves targeting city parks. Detectives say the group stole valuable items from people's cars, and it's not the first time. KVUE's Kelsey Sanchez spoke with the detective in charge of the case as investigators report an uptick in these types of break-ins.
At Mount Bonnell, signs are going up in hopes of stopping crimes police say aren't going away.
We will spend 15 minutes because I'm always pretty nervous that something might happen to the car.
Austin police say these 7 men and women are tied to a string of car burglaries at this park and others like Mayfield Park just down the hill.
Almost every day when I come here, I'll see broken glass in various directions. Parks people are trying to be nice and warning people to take stuff out.
Detective Sean Green says those suspects are repeat offenders.
What we found is that list of individuals we provided were subjects who had previously been identified as being involved with those BOVs, some who have continued to commit those crimes, and others, some who have continued to commit the associated financial crimes.
When these crimes started picking up back in February, APD decided to put officers on patrol. And on Friday, we did see some of those officers here at Mount Bonnell, but we talked to people who say they wish there was a more permanent presence.
I think there should be something more done. We live with it, but yeah, I think it would be great to see more of a police presence because we know this is a hotspot area.
Detective Green says this group works as a team and are likely bringing in new recruits. Investigators were able to connect them through credit card fraud and social media posts. And while some of these suspects have been arrested in the past, police say as soon as they get out of jail, they commit the same crimes.
As far as we're concerned, it's a lot of catch and release, right? Because we don't get to decide the way the charges are filed.
As APD works to track down this group, they say those visiting parks should stay vigilant, and if you see any of these suspects, call 911. In West Austin, Kelsey Sanchez, KVUE News.
We're hearing from attorneys for 2 former staff members at an Austin assisted living facility. They're facing charges for injury to an elderly person during the 2021 winter storm. Now, if you were here in February of 2021, you will remember that deadly storm knocked out power statewide, leaving millions without heat during several days of freezing temperatures. Well, according to the Travis County District Attorney's Office, during the storm, 73-year-old Cynthia Pierce stayed at the Renaissance Austin Assisted Living Facility in far northwest Austin. Prosecutors say Pierce was left in an unheated room with the windows open. The DA's office says staff failed to promptly move her to a readily available, warmer part of that facility. She died of hypothermia. Now, 2 lawyers for the 2 former employees say they will plead not guilty. In a statement, they write, quote, "Though the passing of one of their residents was tragic and my client's hearts go out to her family, it was through no fault of their own and certainly no crime was committed," end quote. Now, Travis County DA Jose Garza says when employers and their employees expose vulnerable people to dangerous living conditions, his office will hold them accountable. Well, there's a new push to get rid of the City of Austin's new logo. In the past week, City Manager T.C. Broadnax announced the new logo. It's meant to unify city services, but it comes with a big price tag. The total cost of the rebranding project tops $1 million. Now, former City Council member Mackenzie Kelly has started a petition to get rid of the new design. It calls for the city to pause the rollout and instead put the logo to a citywide vote. We spoke with Austinites who had mixed reactions to the new logo. Some liked its simple design and colors. Others say the cost is excessive, especially while the city faces a budget deficit.
Pretty much. I'm not sure who would have authorized $700K for a simple logo. While it is attractive, I don't think they got value for the money.
Because this is not an overly complicated design, right? This is something an intern would do.
City officials tell us the new logo will go on new vehicles. The logo for first responders, so police, fire, and EMS, that will not change. Well, Austin civil rights attorney Kate Lincoln Goldfinch announced over the weekend a new campaign for Texas House. She's running for the seat to replace current Democratic State Representative James Tallarico. He represents part of Northeast Austin and Pflugerville. But now Politico and CNN are both reporting that he's running for U.S. Senate. We have reached out to Representative Tallarico for comment. We have not heard back yet. The seat he's running for is now held by Republican Senator John Cornyn. Now, Cornyn faces a challenger in his own party's primary, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. The only Democrat to formally announce a run for U.S. Senate so far is former Congressman Colin Allred. Well, the U.S. Secretary of Education will be making a stop in the capital city. On Tuesday morning, sources say Linda McMahon will stop by Alpha School Austin. That's a private school in South Austin. She plans to highlight the importance of literacy in artificial intelligence and emphasize the growing role of technology in education. The event will also feature a student panel discussion followed by a Q&A session. Well, as gridlock grows, transportation officials are trying to cut congestion in central Texas. This week, you can learn more on a plan to extend a toll road that now runs from East Austin to Manor. The Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority wants to extend the 290 toll road another 15 miles. It would go from Manor out to Elgin. Several community events are planned over the next month. A month-long virtual session kicks off Tuesday. CTRMA will also hold 2 in-person sessions later in the month, one in Manor on September 23rd, the other in Elgin on September 25th. Now, if you can't make any of those meetings, you can submit feedback on the authority's website. Well, kids entering foster care have a new place to stay in Williamson County. Officials with the Isaiah 117 House and other local leaders cut the ribbon to a new facility in Georgetown over the weekend. The nonprofit works with children waiting to be placed with a foster care home. The house can hold several children and teens at a time. Community members were able to walk through it. Isaiah 117 State Director talked about what kids can expect when they walk inside.
And it is meant to be a place that just feels comfortable, where kids can be kids and children can play. And so there's lots of big comfy furniture, lots of toys, and really great snacks awaiting them behind the door, and a beautiful backyard that's full of play sets and basketball and all kinds of things.
This is the first of its kind in Williamson County, and according to the group's website, this is the 7th to open in Texas. Those are the headlines in Austin. I'm Adam Bennett.